Alright, 69 second summary for the new Decidueye EX deck that in a normal set I wouldn't play until week 2, but Perfect Order is just that bad that something is massively underperforming as the worst Alola starter or something I try on day 3. I'm saving Doublade for Monday, even though it's probably better, because I believed in the Owl when it was first announced. Provided your opponent has exactly 4 cards in hand, Decidueye's Crushing Arrow can be used for a single grass. Thanks to Vivillon's ability, which forces them to shuffle draw 4, you can easily have a crush on them like your Mandy Moore. By doing so, you deal 240 damage and discard an energy from their active. Not bad, though not great either. Unfortunately, in my first test game, my opponent was smart. You see, Vivillon's ability can't be used if they have 0 cards in hand. In that case, you have to rely on Ignition Energy, but that's a double attachment scenario, which isn't great. Not only that, they know you have to give them 4 cards, so they can play their hand down and you essentially reward them with several extra cards. Basically, what I discovered after getting my feet on Decidueye is that it's got issues like Julia Michaels. And discarding a single energy in a world where Dragapult can use Crispin and Mega Lucario only needs 1 to Aura Jab isn't as strong as Ann Wilson. Please don't knock out my Celebi. Please don't do that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them knock out the Relicanth. Because I want the Celebi to survive. And we go end turn. Alright, as long as they don't play with their PP. Oh, there it is! There it is! Oh, the best art! This is the best art. And they got the Cosmic Beam. Oh, we're so in there. Of course, I get the perfect Celebi start. And then what happens? I decide to go first like an idiot. Imagine being that dumb that you decide to go first. What an idiot. All right, let's go for Celebi. Ooh, this is great. This is perfect. Literally the best hand I could have hoped for here. Let's Traverse Time. We didn't prize 2 Rowlet, which is great. And we have a Decidueye for next turn. I have Max Rod to get my grass energy back. Okay, they got Air Balloon, but this is easily the best art. So it's the new promo card. Promo cards are 400 credits to craft unless they're EXs, then they're the usual 600. But they count promo cards as rare hollows, which are 400 normally. And they're... Don't tell me you got it like that. But this is great because they're getting 1 prize card. They're wasting all that just to get a prize card. And I'm going to put the energy onto the Solrock. Oh, this could be an easy win. This could be the easiest win I've ever had. So we put the energy on the Solrock. And then I have to 2-shot the Mega Lucario. Luckily we'll be okay. Because remember, they have to have 1 card in hand. But I can do this. We just need slight good things to happen. We just need slightly good things to happen. I really don't want to waste the Max Rod right now, though. But I guess if I go Dawn, then we have the attack. So I have to waste the Max Rod. I don't want to. But we can. We can because it's cool. But again, this is not fun. I can knock out the Makuhita. Yeah, like I can knock out the Makuhita, but I'm still going to give them 4 cards. So I guess we do knock out the Makuhita. And that's the safest bet here. And we just sort of wait for them to make a move. So let's go Feather Shot, knock out the Makuhita. Oh, this is the downside to Vivillon. YouTube audience, I kind of mentioned this in the opening of the video. But this is the downside, is not only do they have to have a card in hand to use Vivillon, but if they have a low hand size instead of a big hand size, you're helping them out. And Lucario is by far the most heavily played deck right now in Standard because Dragapult requires math and thinking, and you know we can't do that. Oh, good. They have Rocky Fighting. Okay, that's great. So we're just going to keep them at a 4 card. Oh, that's not good. And also the fact that I'm going to have to Lilies for 6 is not great either. Oh, man. Is this... I mean, I can Hilda for a guaranteed energy. And then I just have a Lilies for the next turn. And this way I get rid of their Rocky Fighting energy. They would probably... I mean, they're probably going to be able to... Oh, they're smart. They can read. Oh, no, they can read. This is bad. Hopefully they can't read the second part of the ability. If they can read the second part of the ability where they need to have a card in their hand, we're screwed. But if they're just thinking, oh, all I have to do... Uh-oh, wait, what? Oh. Are they going to boss the Vivillon? Am I going to get punished for... Actually, this is perfect. Yeah, boss the Vivillon. Let me get max value out of my Max Rod. Yeah, go for the Vivillon. Let me have max value on that Max Rod, baby. So they can read. The problem is that they're reading incorrectly. They're not... They can read, but they are reading it incorrectly because by knocking out the Vivillon, they're going to take a prize card. So this is... They should not have done that. They should have just attacked the Decidueye and done nothing else. Because now I'm just going to snipe... Oh, no, I don't snipe the Makuhita, right? I get rid of their Rocky Fighting. I don't think I snipe the Makuhita. Right, as much as I want to snipe the Makuhita, I don't think I do that here. Unless I find Enhanced Hammer. That's the only thing that would change my mind is if I get Enhanced... Oh, I can't put the Fez down either. This is not the time for Fez to see the field. And it will do that. Yeah, they chose poorly. Let's put it that way. They chose poorly. Let's go Vivillon. And then attach to the Decidueye. Do I put the Fez down? I don't know. I mean, I really, really want to knock out that Makuhita. But I didn't get what I needed there. So we'll put the Budew down just to get it out of my hand. Because, you know, obviously we're going to have Lillie's to 6 and get 1 playable card. All right, well, here we go. Crushing Arrow, get rid of the Rocky Fighting. Right? Because it's an effect. Oh, no, it is in a... Yeah, it doesn't get rid of that. I forgot about that. I was trying to remember which... There's some ruling... I can't remember what the ruling is, but there was some ruling. It wasn't this one. But yeah, prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to the fighting Pokemon this card is attached to. But I think just putting the 240 on the Lucario was good because it leaves the Vivillon in a situation where it can clean up the Lucario. Because the only way my Decidueye is getting knocked out this turn is by their Lucario. They have no other way to knock out my Decidueye. They have to attach to Lucario, and they have to do the thing. This is still not a great situation for me. The situation just got much worse. The situation just got so much worse. Oh, man. Okay. All right. I did not get my Enhanced Hammer. And they're going for the Vivillon again. But again, they can't read. They can't read. No, you're going to have 4 cards in your hand if you take this knockout. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Yeah, play a card. There you go. Okay, they played a card. They played a card. They played a card. It's all okay. But this is what I was talking about in yesterday's stream, is that Wally's Compassion is probably the most underrated, annoying card right now. So, like, I'm playing this perfectly, but they have multiple Rocky Fighting Energy, and I can't find my Enhanced Hammer. Oh, wait, didn't I get rid of it? Oh, no, that was last game. Okay. So we still have it. There's a Vivillon. I think in this situation, I go for... Yeah, we go for Dawn. Dawn for Fez. We go Dawn for Fez, and I'll get... Oh, we don't have the Vivillon. Oh, it's in my hand. Okay. So we go Dawn for Fez, Night Stretcher for the baby boy. We get the Scatterbug. All right. I like how every single time someone's targeted Vivillon, I've just been able to get the same one back. It's been kind of hilarious. All right. Can I get my Enhanced Hammer, please? Can I please get my Enhanced Hammer? No. That would make way too... Okay. All right. Okay. You're having fun. You're having a laugh over there, mate. You having a laugh, mate? All right, let's get the Rowlet out of the deck. Couldn't have shown up at any point. That would have made too much sense. All right, so if I Vivillon him, that's fine. Let's go attach to nobody. Actually, yeah, let's attach to the Vivillon. Let's make him think that I'm doing something differently. And then we go Vivillon for Grand Wing. I should have one more Air Balloon. All right, so let's go Crushing Arrow, do the 240. All I have to do to win the game is knock out Lucario and Meowth. And as long as I didn't put them into another Wally's Compassion, we still have a chance to win this game. Because I can potentially take the knockout. If they have a freaking maximum belt, they have... No, not another one. Okay, as long as they don't have another Premium Power Pro, we win this game. As long as they don't have maximum belt or their third or fourth Premium Power Pro, I win the game. And they're going to rage quit and all that emoting, I'm going to emote them right back. Please, PDCGL, have Oh, they got it. All right. Okay, but the good news is they don't have a backup Lucario, and we know we're leaving them at four cards in hand. So as long as they don't get a bosses off of that 4-card hand, we will win the game. Oh, I don't currently have what I need. Okay, can this please be a Dartrix? I'll take a Dartrix, I'll take a Poké Pad, I'll take a Bug Catching Set. Thank you. Thank you. You're my best friend. I still need an energy, though. I do still need an energy, which is a slight issue here. So let's go get the Rowlet. I do need one of my 3 energy. We also have Bug Catching Set. So that'll go there. I'm going to get rid of double Forest of Vitality. We have another Dartrix? Oh, here we go. Can I Feather Shot the active? You're damn straight I can Feather Shot the active. All right, so in this situation, do I bosses somebody and make their life a little bit more difficult? No, I can't Feather Shot the active because it's not a knockout. I could Feather Shot the active, but it's not a knockout. Okay, so I'm taking a chance here no matter what. Right? So if we go Decidueye, I can boss his orders and hope they don't got it like that. Or I can just judge and hope that I got it like that. Because we're going to be 10 damage short of a KO if I don't get an energy. Thank you. And we got the... Great timing. Great timing, Enhanced Hammer. Perfect timing. Oh, man, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you showed up when you did. And FM Boss, I would have lost the game because they have the hairy mama. God. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, we can take the knockout with Vivillon, but unfortunately the hairy mama is fully... Wait, what? Wait, that makes no sense. That made absolutely 0 sense there. All right, I am currently in a terrible spot because I don't have a boss's orders in my hand, and the only way we can win is by knocking out that Meowth. And they probably have a boss's order somewhere, and remember, I keep giving them more and more cards. Well, no, I didn't actually discard the energy. It was just PDCGL going through the motions. But yes, that is not how it's supposed to work. Yeah, you can choose to discard it because PDCGL, the knockout negated the effect, but then the effect was reinstated. It's PDCGL. And there's Judge. Okay, good. This is great. That's not a boss's. They did not give me a bosses. Of course not. Okay. I basically have to get an energy. Oh, I don't know. They're in kind of a rough spot here. This is going to be a very interesting finale here. Because if they hit into me with the hairy mama, I can take the knockout with Vivillon, and then we know they don't have an answer. Yeah, they're thinking, oh, I'm going to take the knockout with Meowth, but I'm just going to hard retreat, take the knockout with Vivillon, and then they're out of PP. They no longer have their PP. Okay, so let's use Hilda. Go get, yeah, grass energy, whatever. And then Poké Pad. Get out whoever. Okay, and then I should definitely just hard retreat, right? We hard retreat, attack with Vivillon, take the knockout, and then do nothing because we have the Bug Catching Set. So then we blow through. Don't give them more cards. See, I told you. I told you the Vivillon has a purpose in this deck. Being able to just do 120 pretty much at any point because you're always going to have a stadium in play. Being able to do that is great. So I have game next turn. Doesn't matter who they put into the active. Their PP is completely drained. Their maximum belt is gone. They have nothing. They couldn't find another Riolu. Is this a Trust Your Pilot masterclass? No! No! The absolute... Oh, no. The bosses. The bosses for game. Okay, that was almost a Trust Your Pilot masterclass. Even though PDCGL was against me all the way, it was almost the best game you've ever seen. If they whiff a Forest of Vitality and they have Vivillon too? Wait a minute, they have a Vivillon too? Oh my goodness, we're both degenerates. Okay, this is great. We got the energy I can Lilies. This is amazing. Hopefully they put a growing grass energy in their deck or something. So let's go Buddy-Buddy Poffin for Rowlet and Scatterbug. We have everything we need to win. And then we go Lily's Determination. There's only 2 bosses, unfortunately. I did not get everything that I needed, but I can waste the Poffin to go get... Probably not the Rowlet, actually. That probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then the question is, do I put the Budew down? I say yes, just to get it out of my hand. Okay, so with the move that I'm about to make, I am banking on the fact that they... Yeah, I mean, this hand is not playable. So I have to go for Dartrix, Spewpa, Forest of Vitality. Dartrix, Spewpix, Forest of Vitality. As long as they don't judge me, or as long as they don't have Vivillon this turn, we win. But if they're able to Vivillon me, we lose. So it's really going to come down to who gets the first Vivillon is the one who's going to win the game. But a traditional Mega Venusaur deck, I think, is a bad matchup. If they have Mega Meganium, because that's what I faced earlier, is if they have Mega Meganium, that's a very bad matchup. And also the fact that Bayleaf has 110 hit points is not great. So if they knock out Celebi this turn, that's totally okay. It's if they get the Vivillon, put me into a 4-card hand, and it's unplayable, that's where I lose. Because obviously I have to give them a Forest of Vitality. And I don't have a grass. Well, I didn't have Forest before. Right, I didn't have Forest before, but I have Ultra Ball. What's the point? Yeah, I guess Alakazam counter, or it's just an annoying card that you can put in your deck. But it looks like they're stuck. Like my stepsister in a washing machine. Okay, this is great. Oh, but yeah, I didn't get what I needed. So there's actually no reason to put the Forest of Vitality into play. Unless, actually, maybe there is. Yeah, maybe there is here. Maybe we go here. I put my Vivillon down. And then we go Vivillon to 4. I don't have Relicanth in play, so I can't knock out the Spewpa. There's no reason to bosses. I think I just shut off their items, right? I just shut off their items. It's not ideal. It's definitely not ideal, but okay, you can stop emoting. I know you're upset that XQC is rich and you don't get all that money anymore, but, oh, like, I gave them a Vivillon. Of course I gave them a Vivillon. Why wouldn't I give them a Vivillon? All right, so they're going to give me 4 cards, but this could actually win me the game. All right. This is actually totally fine. I will take this. It's not great, but I'll take it. So if they get a Meganium, I'm kind of screwed. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Let's go Handy Fan on you. Even though I might not want to have Handy Fan in this matchup, but that's fine. All right, so let's go and get Poké Pad for the Dartrix. Keep them at a low hand size. I need to keep the Ultra Balls in my hand because I need to get a Fezandipiti when they knock out this Budew. But I'm also not sure if Handy Fan is a good card here. Right, I'm not sure if Handy Fan should be in play right now because it keeps energy into play for them, which is obviously going to help them out immensely. But I'm just a Hilda away from winning this game. They got Meganium, that's fine. If I can just knock out their Meganium, we will win this Megamium. Huh? No, because they're different card names. So if they had the same name, then you'd be okay. But it's because they have different names. You can't play Naveen. You can't play Sightseer. They have different, the text is different, the name is different, the effect is the same. But no, you can't play Sightseer. All right, here we go. I don't think I'm going to win this game. Well, the text is also different. That's the other thing you have to be aware of, is the text is quite different. And then we top deck the stupid Fezandipiti. All right, so let's go. Fezandipiti, Ultra Ball away those. Go and get my other Decidueye. No, the text is different. The text is ordered differently because they decided to change it for some reason. So the effect is the same, but the text is different. I pointed that out in my YouTube short. Hey, there we go. All right. This is fine. This is fine. I think I just knock out the Bulbasaur, right? I'm going to go Grand Wing. No, I can't knock out the Bulbasaur. Oh, no, I can't. I can't? No, I can't. I cannot knock out the Bulbasaur because I did not put the Relicanth down because we needed to use the Fez. So best case scenario here, they have to put all their energy on a Teal Mask Oderpon, and then we win. Because if I can just find my Max Rod, we should be okay. Obviously, they're going to use their Vivillon. If they have to put all of their energy, if they have to put 5 energy on the Oderpon, we'll be okay. They got Ivysaur and Grass energy, which is absolutely horrible for us. Imagine being able to get 3 stage 2s up and running when I can't do any of that. And there's a Terra Orb for good measure. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have to just hunt their energy at this point. Like you said, I just have to hunt the energy. We have a knockout on whichever Teal Mask Oderpon they put in the active. Hopefully they have to put a 5th. Please put a 5th. Please. Please. Okay, that's terrible. Oh, this is why you need Crushing Hammer. You 100% need Crushing Hammer in this matchup, or else you're just so screwed. Like, I know they have Max Rod, but it does slow them down a little bit. Oh, this is good. Okay, so they do have to attach another one. Great. I have the faith. I have the... Oh, crap. So they're doing 360. Oh, no, I don't want to. I don't want to. No, no. I knew this was going to come back to bite me. So yeah, I should not have put the handy fans into play. That was an oopsie. If this hadn't been my first ever time facing Venusaur, I would have known, hey, don't put the handheld fans into play, but this is my second time, so that's my bad. Okay, so there's a Spewpa. Let's go Vivillon him low. And yeah, let's Max Rod for the entire line back I get. Ooh, hang on. Yeah, I think it's fine. No, Venusaur is not a superior card, okay? How dare you even intimate that? How dare we get intimate like that? All right, well, let's draw some more cards for no discernible reason, unless this is a villain. Sure. Let's see if we can get a Rowlet and an energy. Great. Completely useless. All right, I'm going to be able to keep an energy into play for them, which is bad for me. We know for a fact they have to have 5 energy on a Teal Mask Oderpon to take the knockout. I mean, it really does just come down to Vivillon. Because if they had not been able to use Vivillon, we win this game very easily. Because this screwed us over at the very beginning and didn't allow me to get an energy. And if it wasn't for this one card, we would have had a playable game. So I can definitely see this being put into just random decks. Yeah, if I find my win con, we win. But I can see Vivillon being put into some grass decks. Why only grass decks? Because obviously Forest of Vitality. I mean, you could put it in a rare candy deck, but it just makes so much more sense in a Forest of Vitality. Okay, wait, that's good. Wait, that's good. That's good for me, right? Because now I clear the board of energy. all I have to do is get a grass. I think it's fine to put the one with this energy in front. Did they just lose the game? They may have just lost the game. All right, so Vivillon goes down. And I will put Relicanth into play as well. I don't think they had a bet. They didn't have enough energy. That was the problem, is they had no energy left. So let's go. Yeah, I'll put 2 on you. And the reason I put 2 on the Decidueye is so I can retreat it when it takes a hit. And that way I can, you know, do the things later. Because there's no way they can get an Ogerpon set up and take the knockout. Even if they get max... Oh, yeah, if they get Max Rod, we're screwed. Yeah, it just has to be Crushing Arrow. And then if they don't get Max Rod, we win the game. Though I still think even if they get Max Rod, I think I win, right? Because they would get 4 energy. I know I attached that energy and we might lose because of the attachment on the active. But they would need to get Max Rod, triple Ogerpon. So they still need a 3rd Ogerpon. They would have to triple Ogerpon, get 4 energy, but they can't retreat the Vivillon. They would... So just the bosses wins them the game. Well, the Celebi also gets knocked out, so I didn't care about the Relicanth. I just wanted to thin my hand. There's no bosses. I think I just won this game. Unless they have Max Rod. If they go Teal Mask Ogerpon... Oh, they do have Mega Meganium. I learned in my testing that... Oh, no! Oh, God, are you kidding me? Okay, but they can't get Mega Meganium. They can't get Mega Meganium. Who said if they don't get Max Rod, you should win? Okay, but I still think they're short. Yeah, I still think they're short because they have to retreat. Oh, wait, they got a Chikorita? Wait, that's not... Wait, what? So they must have the 4th Ogerpon in their hand. They win with the Mega Meganium? Oh my God. This is how we lose the game. Terra Orb for Ogerpon. Accelerate another one. Oh, I know, they still don't have it, right? They're still 1 short. They still, as long as they don't have an Air Balloon, because they needed 3 Ogerpon plus a Mega Meganium, they're 1 energy short. No, they're not. No, they're not, because they just moved the 2. They got it. Now they're just BMing. I forgot. They need 2 energy. And they do 370. Are you kidding me? And remember, I did all this off... They did all this off of a 4-card hand. They did this on a freaking 4-card hand. Oh, no, it's 270. Oh, my God, we win! Math, see? I tell you this every single day. If you're bad at math, you can only be surprised and happy. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. All right. And then we just have the bosses in hand. See, it's only a good thing when you're dumb, right? And I'm going to knock this butt face out. Oh, man, that was a hard-fought battle. I can't believe I won that one because I made the mistake of putting the handy fans. So let that be a lesson. This was my first ever game against the Venusaur build. I faced Meganium earlier. I wasn't using handy fan. Do not put handheld fan into play against Venusaur, or else you just make them better. So there you go. Decidueye is the best stage 2 grass type. Mega Venusaur is the worst, confirmed. This isn't a good start, but it's a start that I'll take. And I can play Dawn next turn. Obviously, they're going to Mountain Budew me, which is fine. I won't be able to use Crushing Hammer, but I can go attach to you, end turn. Really wish I was going second. They won the coin toss. They decided to go second. Obviously, they're going to get Latias, or they're going to attach retreat. I think our best chance against this Dragapult... Wait. Is this Jealous? Yeah, I was going to say, is this Jellicent? Okay. This is bad. Jellicent is much... Actually, Jellicent is fine. Right? As long as I can get it up, we will win this game. Because Jellicent is only going to do 80 damage. They're never going to be in a situation where they can get 4 energy on a Jellicent. Unless they just go quad Wonders Patch. So I think Jellicent's actually a decent matchup for us. The Monkey Dory throws a Monkey Wrench into this, though. because if they get enough Monkey Dory, they can just kind of pick off the Vivillon. And obviously the Duskull is really bad too, because you don't play Psyduck here. I'm never opposed to Psyduck. I think Psyduck should be in every deck, even if you don't want it to be in every deck. But I do have a turn 3 Decidueye. I don't have a... Oh, no. Okay. Huh. Do I go for Scatterbug? I think the answer is no, right? I think I go for Dawn for Fezandipiti. We go Dawn for Fez. I could also just go for Celebi here. Celebi actually might be the correct call. Right? Is Celebi the correct call over Fez? Because then I can get all the things. But the Celebi gets knocked out by a Jellicent. Oh, I don't know. This is tough because I want to item lock them, but I also want to be able to play the game, and I don't want to... Okay, calm down. Calm down. Calm your butt cheeks down. I think I traverse time. And we go get Forest of Vitality, Vivillon, Forest of Vitality, and I guess just another Rowlet. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that, but yeah, it's like they have 3 cards. What are the odds? What are the odds they have a Lillies and a Jellicent in their hand, and I can't do anything? Because all I have to do is knock out this Frillish. You know, if they played themselves, I win. Oh, God. Good news is I made the right call. Bad news is, oh my God. Are you kidding me? There is absolutely no way they just did that. There is absolutely no way they had a 3-card hand and it was Boss's Jellicent, whatever the other card was. A Darkness Energy. Oh, and Dusclops. Their 4-card hand was Dusclops, Darkness, Jellicent, Bosses. You could not have picked a better spread of spreading people's cheeks. Luckily, I'm still going to win because I'm goated like that. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I prized the last Dartrix. Oh, no. I prized the Dartrix. I can't win the game because I prized 2 Dartrix. Are you kidding me, PDCGL? This is the freest of wins. Oh, no, we didn't. Okay. I thought we prized the Dartrix. I was so scared. I guess I just didn't see it last time. Oh. But now I don't have an energy, which is really bad. And they have another Frillish. Great. So I don't have an energy. We had everything set up and ready to go. They have a 0-card hand, and they're in a better spot than I am. Okay, but we have time. We have time. We have like 2 turns. We have like 2 turns to make this work. Hey, we got the grass. Get absolutely bodied. I mean, we are giving them a 4-card hand. But even when PDCGL does everything to screw me over, Trust Your Pilot still gets his beef. I'm the beef master. That's what they called me in high school. All right, we obviously get rid of their psychic energy because we don't want them to go Night Stretcher for Darkness to Monkey Dory. We want to get rid of their psychic. Boom. Obviously, a Dusknoir knocks out my Vivillon, so Max Rod's going to be very important. But obviously, we can't play Max Rod when they have a freaking Jellicent in the active. What card did they just play? Oh, they played a Telepathic Psychic. This is the 2nd best card in the set. Just go get any 2 Psychic basics you want, like a Mega Diancie. And oh, and yes, this is the glitch with Telepathic, is that it just is stuck there. It's just there. Any reason I don't play Psyduck? Consistency? You know, it's really tough to say what card I would cut. I guess it would be the Celebi, but you saw how important the Celebi was. If you're item locked, you have to rely on Celebi. But obviously, I'm about to get screwed over by this decision. But how are they going to attack? They only have 1 energy on them. This has been a glitch with special energy for a little bit. But the good news is I can Bosses the Dusclops. Do I even want to Bosses the Dusclops here? This will allow me to use my items. Oh, man. Okay, so if I boss up the... If I boss the Diancie, is that good? I think I bossed the Diancie. I know that seems a little weird. Oh, the telepathic is still there. Really well made game. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's go bug catching set. Can I get something here? Thank you. Great. Love that. Is it going to be fixed now? Yeah, it's a giant eyeball just staring me in the face. And let's go Ultra Ball away, that and that. Let's go get the Fez. Ultra Ball for Vivillon. But I think I go get the Fez, right? Unless you're saying, oh, you think I should do it this way, but I'm trying to prevent them from doing the thing. I mean, I guess. I'm going to listen to you, Spindrift, but if this is incorrect, you're banned. But Vivillon doesn't really matter, right? Decidueye is the most important. Oh, sorry, you're not allowed to. You have to be sub to swear. So you get a preemptive timeout. You have to be a sub to swear. All right, well, you were correct in that assessment to get the second Vivillon. But they do have the retreat and the attack with their Jellicent, but I do knock out the Jellicent. So I have created quite the flustercluck here. Quite the flustercluck. But yeah, I think Psyduck should be into the deck. Hey, wait, no, it's not gone. It's just covered up. The telepathic psychic energy did not resolve itself. It's just covered up. All right, well, we got the Dartrix. Now we just need, you know, the little baby boy. They're not taking a knockout. I'm taking a knockout. Okay, I mean, they keep giving me prizes. There's that Jellicent for some reason. I am very confused right now about their strategy. There's an Air Balloon that I can't use. I guess I just give them 4 cards, hit into the Jellicent. They are in a bit of an awkward spot because they probably should have hit into my Decidueye, because then all I needed was a Monkey Dory Darkness. So if I was them, I think the winning play was to power press my Decidueye, get me to 290. Okay, well, they got it anyway. So they made a big oopsie there. They should have just attached a Darkness to Monkey Dory, power pressed, and then knocked out the Decidueye. Instead, they kind of shot themselves in the butt cheek here, because they have to get an energy attachment to the Jellicent in the active, or they have to switch the Jellicent and put all 4 on the Jellicent on the bench. So they're not in a great spot. But then again, neither am I. Then again, neither am I. So who am I to question? Who am I to judge? And there's a Meowth. That's... Did they forget they used Crispin already? Did they forget they've already used Crispin? Did they forget that I'm about to Vivillon them? Okay. This is all really going to come down... Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it! We would have won this game too! We would have won this game if I had access to my items, so I shouldn't have bossed up the Diancie. I should have just knocked out the Jellicent when I had the chance. Because then I could have saved the bosses for the Max Rod turn. All right, can I get a playable card? That is a playable card. I really wish I had a Rowlet. The good news is that I will have 2 turns. So I have a chance of 2 turns to win the game. Actually, no, if I just get a Grass Energy, I win. Yeah, Vivillon is the MVP. Yeah, energy is game, so I'm just gonna have to Lilies, I guess. We go up with the Budew. The only thing I can do is Lilies, so that kind of takes the guesswork out of it. So we have 2 chances. We got this, we got this, we got this. I am guaranteeing a victory here. How can they attack with only 1 energy on them, PDCGL? Answer me that. Oh, that's bad. Of course they had to bump this. Okay, we're going to get a Grass Energy guaranteed. I only play like 5 or 6. Sorry, I only play 6 or 7. Yes! Oh my goodness! Get absolutely bodied, Jellicent. I bet you're real jelly. Bet you're real jelly. And I had a Fez too. Man, Vivillon is the MVP of this stream. And yeah, we faced our worst matchup. Literally the worst matchup. Well, not really. There's worse matchups. But the worst possible matchup. No items, no tools. And I absolutely destroyed them.